Hey everybody, in the last video we did a bunch of drum programming and kind of pushed and pulled time to create a unique drum pattern, and now we're going to program some of the textural kind of harmonic supporting elements to round out this composition. So I've got some devices already on these tracks previous to having recorded this amazing video that we're doing here, and I'm going to start with a pad here. This controller has a polyphonic functionality, so I'm actually able to play chords on it, and I'm going to use it as an instrument to play these parts. So I'm going to choose a clip to record to, turning the metronome back on, and here we go. All right, I'm going to go into the device here, and I actually want to kind of have the sound evolve as we go. So I'm going to record this cutoff sweep. So I'm purposely pulling on the time again. I'm being behind, if anything. And then we'll start looping again. I'm going to take the metronome off now. So now I'm going to do some vocal looping, and I want to take a look at the I/O and show you what's going on here. So on the far left, we've got the lead vocal here. You can see I'm monitoring in from an external interface, so we're always going to hear what's happening in that track. And then over here, inside of this subgroup, I've named it vocals. There are 6 tracks, which are all receiving audio from that same lead vocal track, and they're monitoring off. So I'll be placing the audio that I record into those tracks, and we'll be hearing it as they go, but not on the fly. So I'm going to head over here to the first take, and I'm going to record 3 versions of a low harmony and then 3 versions of a higher harmony as well. Here I go. And I'm going to do it again. And then for the third time. Heading over to these high harmonies. Here we go. Number 2. And for the third time. So I'm just going to lower the volume of the entire mix so we can take a little closer look here. And now I'm going to pan them. So the lower ones I'm going to pan to the left, and some of the and a little bit over to the right, and then the higher ones I'm going to pan to the left and a little bit over, as if there was 6 people standing in a semicircle in front of me here. So I'll do this on the computer screen for you, and you'll hear this evolve as we go. I don't like to be super precise about it. I just try to kind of feel and hear. So there's 2 hard, 2 soft, and then 2 kind of in the middle. And then then over here on the far right, this is the last portion of the vocals. I've got the same I/O situation going on here. I'm going to record enable this track. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh. All right, so we've got two audio that are basically the same. Oh, oh, oh. They're panned a little bit left, a little bit right. I'm going to take this first one. I'm going to pitch it up 13 steps. Oh, oh, oh. I'm going to change the algorithm that it's being processed under to textures. I'm going to take the quantization off, so anytime I hit this, it's just going to happen. Oh, oh, oh. And I'm going to move this over so that it begins on the 4th beat of this measure. And for this other version of this, I'm going to transpose this down 11 steps. So it's going to be this kind of different version of my voice. Again, changing the algorithm to textures, taking it off a loop, pulling the start markers over to the 4th beat of this measure. So now when I hit the subgroup here, perfect. So that's everything for all the elements of my composition, and in the next video we'll do a really quick mix for stage performance.